Welcome back, everybody. Winston Cup Friday night at FSB Racing. I'm your host, Sean Reap. My partner, Milton Minter Jr., abandoned me about 30 seconds before airtime, but he'll be back in a minute. And we're here from Memphis Motorsports Park with the Winston Cup Series. Fun little, we got Matt Ace crashing in practice. He's going to have to go to a backup car. Good thing it's not real there. Or the 19 would be going to the back tonight. Memphis Motorsports Park, little 3/4 mile oval, kind of reminiscent of Rockingham and Richmond combined. Here comes Milty with a beer in hand. And we'll get the starting grid up here while Milty gets his headset on. They got the highwayman Jim Christopherson on the pole with a 22.629. All sixes there in the front three. Beckman and Shea rounding them out. Matt Watkins, your Tuesday night winner, your point leader, right there outside row 2. How you doing, Milty?
Excellent. What's up?
Glad you could join us.
Party at our shop tonight or today, and got some swag and new Vasea tile hat that I'm wearing proudly. Nothing like having a great job. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Let's get to these guys here.
Yeah, just in time there. We got a cheer for Jammin' Jay in the 63, and there he is on the track. Jason Dolfer starting P9 tonight in the number 63. In front of him, Rick Castle, who's also starting right next to him. And there, got guys practicing pitting, always crucial here. We had a good, fun race on Tuesday night. This is an excellent track. Like I was saying, 3/4 mile, reminiscent of a little bit of Richmond, a little bit of Rockingham. Pretty stable setup. Dan was in that race. Dan Jones, our race reporter, sneaking in the booth here.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Oh, there's the new paint for the 88 car, John DeMatteo. We got a Volvo on the track.
Did Sean tell you, Milt, that he took it last night? Took the win?
To your cars.
That car is from Sweden. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, I think that was Brussels and Austin Powers.
Yeah, exactly. But
yeah, there you go. You got the classic 80s Volvo grill there. Got some good looking paint. I like that car.
I haven't been able to download the paint, so when I look at my live feed, I don't see it, but I also got your feed.
Yeah, on Skype you should see it there. Front and center, so...
But if I'm going to be a good reporter here, I need to watch this live feed a little bit, too, so I can catch stuff that you're not seeing.
Absolutely. More eyes, the better.
I haven't got the RLM downloaded yet, so I can't small window like I used to.
Drivers, start your engines!
So who are you guys' picks tonight before this race gets started?
Yeah, but whose night we're going to screw up here picking them?
I'm taking the 41.
Positive.
All right.
I'm going to go
Chris,
with Ken Shea in the 91.
Chris Beckman jinxes himself. That's some excellent pick there. Yeah, there you go. No one to blame but yourself when it all goes south on you. I don't know. I gotta go. It's a short track. Gotta go Skiji. Gotta go the 91 Super
then
B.
We both got Skiji.
Oh, you said Skiji? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. You can pick him too. Norwegian Wood, isn't it good?
Well, if you're gonna take Skiji, then I'll go with Matkins, the repeat from Tuesday night. How about that? We'll spread the love.
Beat it.
So usually it's Milty not listening. That time it was me not listening.
Oh, it's definitely usually me.
Well, we got the pace car off real quick here. And we're going green for 120 laps. It helps if I turn the standings off in front of everybody. Very clean start here so far. Everybody looking to get single file.
Mallon in the Seinfeld car, taking a look at the grizzled veteran there, Pops Martison.
Yeah, all the way at the back of the field there is Ken Shea starting shotgun. Already making a move on Adam Simonik. Looks like he just maybe spun in qualifying or chose to take a provisional tonight there. All right, Kaiser checking in. Wants to go with Christopherson. The last time he gave him the pre-race jinx, so
comes Mike Mellon on
so he's
the
not picking one.
Pops. Still side by side, very heartbreaking slow speed there. Great racing here.
Uh-oh. Little hitch there on the camera 2 computer. Not sure what that was about.
Yeah, it's like my first 24 hours of Le Mans in sim racing. All excited watching the guy from Finland, Ilkka Koltasalo, and all of a sudden everything went blank.
Well,
what happened?
Only lasted a split second. Oh no! Well, let's not have any of that tonight. Very clean start here tonight, which is good to see. We had pretty clean runs too. Tuesday night in the chicken run, we just had such a short race that we didn't really have to pit. So tonight, our admin Ryan Johnson bumped up the race distance. It's usually 40%. I think he put it about 60% tonight to give us 120 laps. Should force at least one pit stop. And you got Rick Castle looking underneath Ryan Johnson, our aforementioned series admin there in the 59. Tell you, one to watch tonight too is that 19 of Matt Ace. We saw him wreck just as I broke in on the broadcast in practice there, final practice there, but he was really fast on Tuesday. He just got caught behind on strategy.
Good battle here. Trying to stay on the tail end there. It's the 007. But we got Westman trying to take a look at the 124 Rick Castle. Right up on this bumper, almost contact. That's as close as you can get, folks, without hitting somebody.
Getting used to these camera angles here. This is the first time we've run this track on a Friday night. So that's really aggressive.
Showtime here, so as usual. Westman really charging the corners there, but you know, this ain't his first rodeo here. Great car control to stay on him. And what he's trying to do is just get the run coming out of the corner. But Castle is definitely strong here.
Yeah, both these drivers have been steadily improving race after race all year long and beyond to where they're a threat pretty much everywhere you go. So it's good to see them getting racy here early on.
And they're getting close. They're catching the 59 of Ryan Johnson. And we know what Ryan liked to do. He liked to be, where did he
Westman
come
has
from?
a run here.
Whoa, and he's on the inside. 34 Westman on the inside. Has to definitely good side-by-side racing there. The outside lane for Castle, but still side-by-side. And Westman makes the pass. That's great professional racing right there. Very nice by Westman. They're patient and tactical. Good stuff.
Meanwhile, we have Brad Otto already going a lap down and hitting pit road, in fact, as the leaders go around him. Some problems early on for the 31 Wolfpack car.
1, 2, 3, 4, United States Marine Corps. Thank you, veterans, for your service. And Brad Otto is definitely one of them in this group of many veterans in this league.
Very true. Several out there. I know Adam Simonik. I'm drawing a blank right now, but several.
Speaking of that, we're seeing the.
Oh, Pops Margison off the track.
Dave Ellens, Navy.
Pop's got a tire down.
Here comes Brad Otto out in there, and Dave Ellens in the Navy car, Cadillac there.
catastrophic problems for the 99 of Pops Margison. Look at him rolling around.
Oh, he got a tire down.
We're
That's
still
happened to me in
green.
my work truck a couple times.
I'm gonna have to see how this happened exactly. So we'll go.
Gotta be a smoke and a pancake in there somewhere. Long in the blitz. Scraping the pipe. I see there's no pleasing you, Don.
Trying to figure out what happened to Pops.
And for it. Ellen's in that Navy car. My dad did serve on the USS Shelton in Korea. 8 battle stars they had. They got hit by a lot of stuff.
Don't even hear mine.
Yikes.
Yeah, he basically threw up for 4 years, which if I even look at a boat, I start throwing up. I guess I inherited that part of it.
Navy was not a particularly good choice for him then.
Well, you know what he said was, at least in the Navy, I get a nice bed every night.
True. Nice is a relative term.
Foxhole.
Here we go. Pops 99. I'm not sure if he was trying to hit pit road. Oh, the tire was down already.
Oh, my gosh.
Wait a minute.
Did that tire just go down? Oh, hardly. Let's see again here, okay.
What on earth? I have never seen anything like that. Like, you see that in real racing all the time, but not in this game. Tires don't randomly fail.
What that tells me is he used up that right front somewhere before.
Nah.
This happened, or
Oh, there it is. There's what happened. Look at that. He caught that little break in the wall.
Oh my gosh. There you go.
Watch this chase view here.
That's not friendly.
Here comes the break right after the line. Boom.
Bam! Oh.
And it just killed it. Oh, man, that is a tough break for
Try
Pops.
this at home, kids.
Pops is back out there many laps down now after that damage.
What are we looking at as far as fuel window, tire
You can
window?
go at least 50. Yeah, all right, guys. Just good job to Pops for not spinning that thing. That's very true. You have no idea how difficult it is to get that car down to pit road with the right front down like that.
Veteran.
I've had to do that at Iowa before, from actually wearing the tire out, not from hitting the wall.
He's a Friday night champion and the Trans Am champion, so ain't his first rodeo. Yeah, dancing up high in the 9 car. I'm up with Ken there. He's getting past like he's standing still, like he got in the wrong line in the grocery store. Let's see what happens there. Pops gets that damage fixed. He's back out.
Yeah, Pops fixed that. Yeah, but cost him 5 laps.
I don't know what happened to the 9 there. Pops blinking out on the internet here. Something happened with Pops here.
It's just a bad night gone worse then for him.
I see nothing as Pops Margison is definitely not available here. Bad night to worse. Steve Weber and Dan Jones going at it. Trying to get to the 63 and get in the top 10 here.
I had the date wrong. It's not the 5th, it's the 12th.
You're only a week
changing.
off.
Yeah, that'll change in a second.
That's what
here.
I told my mortgage company when I made my first house payment. Castle in the 59 going at it. Good stuff there. The crossover, Rick Castle. Wow, I mean, he moving up. Trying to get on that podium. 34 Shane Westman is closed in on the 19, and we got lap cars. Adam Simonik. They got to deal with them. The rest of these guys up at the front.
You know, we got Mark DeCenza reeling in Matt Watkins, too. Battles all over the track right now.
But the three Caballeros here, Christofferson, the Norwegian wood there, Kinche, and the 41 Kit Kat bar car, Chris Beckman, are in a class of themselves.
Yeah, they have checked out.
You always got to wonder when you see Matt Watkins in fourth, are we screwing up right now? Because you always want to know what the heck the 15 is doing, because he has a reason for everything.
Ooh, real tight quarters there, getting around Adam Simonik. A little bump on, no problem, hangs on.
The 15 is reading that he smells green, looks green, it might be green. Smoke it.
I mean, he definitely went all out on Tuesday night in that race.
Well, you know, Matt,
knowing that there was no pit stops to be had. Did I just see a yellow flag? Yes, I did. Yellow's out. Yellow on the speedway.
Now, the 15 could turn it into let's go balls out mode. Right now, it's let's do a, yellow flag pit stop, which I have never driven this track. But
this is another tire
I'm
down situation.
Willing to bet that it's not very easy.
It's actually it's easier than it looks, but around this track. But look at this. What on? Okay, and I just crashed. All right, I crashed camera 2.
Oh boy, Brad Otto really pitting earlier was not good for him. Down pit road. Let's see what happened here.
Yeah, once I get camera 2 back reconnected, we'll take a look at that one.
Let's take a look at the 19 car Matt Ace down pit road. The Planters Peanuts.
Ooh, Matt has to hesitate there next to Rick Castle getting in.
Yeah, a little bit, but nails his stop. Very nice. This ain't like, other sims. You have to go into your stall. You have to do it all. You can't drive through cars. You got to execute. Rick Castle with a great stop. Jacques Daniels.
All right, I'm gonna have to use camera.
124 here. He has been dialed in all year, dude. Telling you.
I'm gonna have to use my camera 1 view to look at what happened to Mike Mallon.
Can you restart?
Wow. Well, yeah, but it's not gonna have the replay because it crashed.
10-4.
That's exactly why I built the scene the way I did to do the replays. So there we go. All right, so here he is, just following Brad Otto, cruising in 14th, and boom, tire down. It goes hard right.
Tire down. That's two tires down. We see.
Well, one was from contact with that hole in the wall.
Oh, no way.
But this one, this is different. He's going in there, and then it just goes down.
Drivers are capable.
It shows him in neutral.
These guys are capable of looking at their tire wear real time as they're going. So and it goes from green to yellow, and when it's red, you better pit, bro.
He must have locked him up somewhere because lots of tire tread left at this point in time in the race.
Absolutely, yeah. That's my thinking. Yep.
I'm thinking
41
something's...
lost some positions there, back to fourth there. These veterans, Ken Shea and Matt Watkins, are loaded for bear here.
Dave Ellens checking in. Doing good, Dave. How's it going out there for you?
I'm just minding my own business right now, hanging out with the leaders. So it's kind of a fun race so far.
Currently showing 6th here, right behind DuRocket DeSenza.
I got a question.
Yeah, those 3 guys in front, they check out. I don't know how we're going to keep up with them, but we're going to give it a try.
Look at the big banner that says Samstown. Where's Sam?
Yeah.
I gotta
say happy Veterans
I
Day
see
to the veterans out there.
1, 2, 3, 4. U.S. Navy. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Are
Hey, we're
you
going green.
veterans,
I'll see
sir?
you.
Obviously
I'll see you guys in a little
are.
bit.
All right, thanks, Dave.
Good luck. Good luck, brother.
Man, hard enough to pass Matt, and then he gets by me on pit road. But now what do I do?
That's what I'm saying. that guy misses nothing, dude. I mean, Jiminy Christmas. That was the 41 car there.
Yeah, Chris
chiming
Beckman
in real
there.
quick.
He was. They were checked out from Matt and DuRocket there.
And you know, the thing is he probably had a good, solid stop. And he's like, how can this be? You know?
All right, pace car's off. R.A. Kaiser asking in the chat, so you didn't run the chicken run. How many laps were the tires wearing? Guys went literally the whole night on a set of tires. Matt Watkins won the race, never changing the tires.
And
So I think something more is afoot.
Tire blowed.
I think
Generally,
something...
in my experience, that's usually, like Dan said, locking them up somewhere. Well, the 41 has to get by the loose Adam Cinnamonick and makes it happen. Great job there, Adam.
Whoa, 3 wide back in the pack.
Holding
Wisman,
on
Ace,
with 2 hands.
Otto,
Holding his butt
and Rick
with 2
Castle,
hands.
too.
We haven't mentioned the 3 car here.
Oh, shot to Dave there from Matt Ace. 115's around in the wall. We're under caution.
Oh, my gosh. That's how quick it happens, folks. Okay, we'll wait for the replay.
There we
Here
go.
we
He's
go.
outside Rick Castle. He tries to back it off.
Get out of it, not to hit the 124, and he got hit from behind by Matt Ace there. Not expecting him to slow down that hard. I think he got spooked by the 124, and his car was starting to get loose. Let's see, another view here.
See, they were 3 wide on the front stretch. They sorted that out. Looks like Dave just wanted to back off and drop in. He wiggled a little bit, and then boom.
Yeah, you got to realize somebody's coming behind you. Easy for me to say in the drunken broadcast booth. But I do race, so.
Oh, yeah, you've been there, done that.
You try to simulate looking in your mirror at the last second, and racing is what racing is about. Especially stock car racing.
Getting back to that tire blown there on the 24, I'm starting to worry about the track itself. Because Sam got phantom damage to his engine on Tuesday. And then now we saw what happened to Pops, but I don't believe Mike blew that tire. I don't know if he could have locked it up and could have worn it that much. He's down in Channel 1 if someone wants to ask him.
All right, let's see if I can. Who was that?
That was Mike Mallon. Yeah, he's currently in Racing
Mike
Channel
Mallon
1.
blew a tire, so.
Yeah, but it was very weird looking. Something didn't seem right. Yeah, Chris and Dan, you guys ran the chicken run, right? I mean, there were guys that never changed tires.
That's right.
No, I fell asleep before the race started on Tuesday.
Okay. Well, Matt Watkins won it without ever changing tires because it was a short array. Yeah, the 20% got us only 50 laps. So Ryan upped the percentage tonight to make sure that it went longer.
Yeah, I could see doing 50 laps on tires. That's doable.
Yeah, so that was lap 30-something, and Mike blew the tire after everybody had already pitted.
I have to think that he had locked up one of the fronts, maybe, or I don't know.
I don't know, with Sam's phantom damage problem he talked about, and then that, I'm concerned.
I'll
'Cause Sam-
keep an eye out for the rest of the night, I suppose.
Yeah, Sam never got near anybody, never got near a wall, and he got damage like to the car and to the engine out of nowhere under caution. I'm starting to worry about an invisible wall or something.
Yeah, well, and you would know this better than me, Sean, but does each track have its own modifier for random breakdowns, or?
Well, I just talked to the boss, Sam, and also Mike Mallon, and Mike with the desktop. So.
Oh, that would explain it.
That does explain it, but Sam is also like, I'm a little spooked about how,
How the tire went down.
Failure. Is that going to be an issue? I guess we're going to find out because we're not stopping this race. Lights
Nope.
are out.
Yeah, okay, so that makes a little more sense there, what we were seeing, for the car to go straight like that.
Yeah, it just went exit stage right because he was gone.
But it still had the tire down when he did that, so that's strange.
Yeah, he's
All
not.
right.
He's not.
It looks like the 9 car of
he's
Ken
like,
Hansen
this
is dropping
not
back.
Usual for me, so as far as
Nine.
computer failure, so.
Oh, Ken Hansen is a lap down. Oh, he's trying to take.
And he had problems too. We never did see what the heck happened to him to get him a lap down.
No, he didn't, and it looked like he was trying to get lined up there. Hopefully, he didn't get a black flag.
Up at the front, we got the left car, Brad Otto, and they're trying to get around him. It's the highwayman, Christopherson, Ken Shea, 15 of Matt Watkins, soon to be crowned another world champ.
David Silva asking how much of the tire wear. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Guys ran 50 laps without changing tires on Tuesday. So I think you can do this on just 2 sets of tires if we went green all the way. So 60 and 60. Didn't wear them a lot.
I'm not going to be thinking about that right now. They're going to try the car, and what happens, happens.
Oh yeah, I mean that's all you can do.
41 Chris Beckman.
He desperately wants the way around 15
They're
here.
starting to take a look here. Obviously, passing is going to be difficult. You need a lot of green flag laps and superior tire wear over your competition, but the 41 has nothing to do with that as he is working the 15 of Matt Watkins.
Get a look on board there. Chris Beckman really working that bottom on both ends of the track, whereas Matt likes to come in high and drop it.
It's been a while since we had a bro fest for the 41 because he's always so clean and consistent, and we need to throw some props on Chris Beckman because he's definitely he's a badass and he races clean and he's fit in well with this professional horsemanship based league.
Yeah, Chris is a great driver. As you see him hanging here with some of the best in the business. You got Matt Watkins in front of him, Ken Shea, short track ace in front of him, and then the Highwayman leading the Pro Cup, leading in the points battle in Piston Cup and points battle in trucks. Yeah, this is he was winning all over the place.
Pro Cup is, wish we could like broadcast a few Pro Cup races because those cars are a handful.
They certainly are. I've been running the Pro Cup season for the first time in a while this season, and felt good to get some wins against those guys. But man, I'm barely hanging on in the points. And some of those, like Sonoma, is a particular handful with the higher horsepower than I'm used to in the truck physics.
Yeah, and you got tire wear there too, so you have to really be careful about.
Oh, I like tire wear. I live for tire wear.
It'd be smooth.
Yeah, but it was just too much. I locked tires up. I actually had to change tires twice in that race. It was terrible for me.
Really close at the front here. They're not letting go Christopherson this time. Christopherson last lap 22.968, best lap 22.8. So these guys are pushing, as they say in Formula One. I have to push now. $22.9. Leading these races against these great drivers is the most difficult thing. It's so much easier to follow. Excuse me. As far as pacing yourself, especially when you get a long run. The leader is the pace car. It's so easy to get that adrenaline going, and when they start to push you. But Christopherson definitely has ideas on that and knows. All right, let's see what happens here. Shay's starting to push here. Dodge versus Chevrolet.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Sammy.
We were just talking earlier about some of the issues we're having here. What's your thoughts, sir?
My thoughts are I am so rooting for this track not have problems because it is a really fun, competitive track.
It really is.
It's very cool. And so let's just keep our fingers crossed and hope that there is no ghost, as we call them, some kind of weird anomaly that happens, like that happens at some of these aftermarket tracks.
Yeah, Pops caught the gap in the outside wall. That Mike Mallon thing looked weird, but if you drop the desktop, that might explain some of the issue there.
Yeah, that was definitely his call. You know, what Sam's talking about is, when you add new tracks to a series, they get tested and everything, but there's nothing like race test. And aftermarket tracks, what we're talking about is tracks that are modded by other people besides the original.
Or built from scratch.
guys.
This is built from the ground up because there was nothing like it, even this to start with as a base in the game.
And there's millions of computer code going at millions of miles an hour.
Well, tracks aren't code.
I'm a driver, so that's how I understand it.
Yeah,
And
tracks aren't data. They're
doesn't
code. They're data.
Go right. There can be, you have to worry about, how NASCAR throws the cautions. You have to worry about pit road speed. You have to worry about random failures.
We probably have about 1,000 or more tracks, about maybe 50, 100 mods, and they're all free.
Yep.
It's a community. Builds the tracks, build the mods.
Keeping it going all these
Pace
years later.
car
Pace car rolling.
is,
Pace car
caution
rolling.
is out. What do we got here?
I'll be
Let's
back,
find
guys.
out. All right, thanks,
All right,
Sammy. Let's see if I can find it. I think it might have been.
I see Adam Simmons.
Oh goodness! Our series admin Ryan Johnson has also fallen victim to the wall gap.
Oh, he's on fire. Look at that thing. That car is cockeyed. Come on, son, get out of that
Yeah.
thing. Look at that thing.
See, right front down, hard into the outside wall. That's going to be terminal for the 59 car, I'm afraid.
Well, you don't hit that. Obviously, look, tire down, not spinning there. That's some bitchin' graphics from the 18-year-old game, at least. Well, we've been around 18 years, so let's do the math here.
Yes.
19
18.
years,
2003.
whatever. It's old, That's cool, except for him. Oh, Dan Jones gets spun around. Contact
And he
with
keeps
the
going, though.
124 on pit road. The mustard's off the hot dog with these guys. There was huge contact with several cars on pit road. Top 10 cars here. We're going to have to take a look at that.
I'm watching the playback there. Oh, I see it. Oh, it got turned across the nose of someone else, too. Let's take another quick look here about what happened to Ryan. And see, he's really close to the wall, and he just kept coming up, and right there at that gap.
Damn.
Just, brutal
Come
hit
on,
there.
Fire. I mean, that was a carbon copy of the last wreck. Pops Markson hit the gap bad. Okay, now we're looking at James Bond here. I think we got him here on the radio, but hold on a minute here, and we see
what
the
happened to
59
him.
on fire going by him. 4 tires for James Bond. Let's take a look at what happens here as he goes down. He's taking off pit road right here. Well, Wisman gets a piece of him. 124 got some too. Innocent victim there. Wisman's team must have told him he thought he was clear, and he was looking. There's pit road is 2 lanes, so.
Yeah, to be fair, Dan did have more room to the right, but there was also plenty of room for Shane. It's just just one of those deals.
That's what happens. Because the thing is Wisman's worried if he stays on the inside line, he's going to hit somebody or get slowed
Exactly.
up.
He's trying to get out and get clear himself.
He's got to get to that outside line, and just didn't make it. Fortunately, some track position loss, but generally in the sim, that should be low to no damage for these guys.
Yeah, and the real deal, that would bend some sheet metal in here. It should be probably okay.
You can go home to your mama and give her a hug after a sim race.
A little blink,
race.
big blink,
40's blinking.
big blink from the 40. That is an ongoing issue for Jim Christopherson. By the way, look who's in P2 now. Matt Watkins moves up every time he pits. And I think we are
I think
losing.
Jim's gone.
Yeah, he's been gone a long time. That's going to drop him any second now. I'm watching the chat on the second computer.
I've been through that for a long period of time until Jim Ray, the former boss of FSB, was like, dude, till you get your stuff fixed, you got to park it, bro.
And he's gone.
He's gone.
That's going to cost him several laps, unfortunately. Tough break
But
for
it was
the 40
it was
team.
a different kind of situation. If you just blink out and die, you're not affecting anybody. But my deal was I would blink and come back. Blink and come back.
And sometimes when you
whole
blink and
time,
come
dudes
back,
were
you end up
trying to
inside
race
another
me.
car.
It turned out to be a sound issue. I had a computer that couldn't hang, and all I needed to do was turn the sounds down.
Actually, with that sound
Anyway,
thing,
here we go.
with that sound thing, no matter whether you've got the most ballin' computer on the planet or the absolute minimum to run this, sometimes just playing more than 8 sounds crashes it.
It did. It definitely did.
Yeah, I always recommend everybody
It
turn it
only
down to
took
8.
us like a year, 6 months to figure it out, but the smartest guys that FSB had, I mean, we checked everything. We redid the game.
Well, now
Someone
that's
get back on the track.
Yeah, now that's a standard thing that we check when people are having issues. Like if someone's having repeated crashes, I ask them, how many sounds are you set to play?
Steve Weber in the even tribute car, still hanging around the top 10. What'd he do? He won a championship doing this.
Are we slowed again? We're
Always
slowed
slow.
under caution once again. Oh,
Caution is out.
we had a great clean start here, and now cautions are breeding cautions. Trying to find the source of this one. Whoop. And I do believe I have. So here we got 31 gets sucker hold there in the middle, 3 wide. So that's Brad Otto in the Wolfpack car, and he's just slow off the corner after getting loose in that, and Ken Hansen just
That was pretty nice
pops
of
in
Mr.
there.
Wissman. Give me the position.
Very good. Yeah, you know, he doesn't like to do that sort of thing. You know, there's certainly no intent there on that pit road deal.
No, we're just racing.
That,
So here we go on board Ken Hansen.
That is what FSB is all about. We race hard. We all want to win. But bottom
Right.
line is respect your competitors. That's great.
Yeah, we all have to have
That-
beers afterwards, right?
That's respect and class from the 34 car. I dig it. These guys are all pros. They're good, man. I mean, everybody wants to win, but the thing is, you know, how do you live with yourself after a race? Is, you know, race with class. And that's
There in that one there
always
with
seen that in other sims.
and that one there with Ken, I think it's just the 31 just didn't get going off the corner. I'm sure Ken didn't want to do that either.
Yeah, but Brad's obviously struggling, and so is Ken. But Ken was still faster than Brad. It's just, you know, I mean, this stuff's hard, folks. Don't try this at home, kids. You know.
No,
unless-
please do actually.
Unless
Do it,
you're
yeah,
ready
come on
to
out.
have some fun, you know. But you might get your butt whipped.
Yeah, you might spend a couple $100 here, but it's a couple thousand just to get into a piece of shit car.
Yeah.
You guys know how it is, though. It might look intimidating when you're watching from home, but really it's not. Get people schooled up pretty quick when they come out.
Absolutely.
You know, everybody here has got a reason they're here. Either they've been around racing, or they've been a fan of racing, or they've raced. You got all that in this group of guys, and that's how they, you know, back you to this point where they all meet at this point and put the work in, and so it's a labor of love.
Well, I've told this story before. You know, growing up as a kid in New Jersey in the 80s and 90s with no cable, you know, following NASCAR was almost impossible. Like, I was lucky if the race results were in the paper. If the Mets, Phillies, or Yankees went into extra innings on Sunday, forget it. There was no acknowledgement of the
Yeah, it
race.
wasn't a nationwide or worldwide sport. at
Yeah,
that
so when games came along, I was like, wow, how cool would this be if we could, like, you know, if we could do, well, pretty much what we're doing here. And yeah, so when I
Pretend
finally
you
got the
are a real
opportunity,
race car driver.
exactly, that was my chance. Like the car I run in this mod, the Aero 88s, the Alacrity paint scheme. That's the company my dad was working for, and I later worked for too after high school. And he considered sponsoring like a Busch North or car or something when he saw the Vermont Teddy Bear Company do it. And he looked into it briefly. So I took a model kit, a monogram model kit, and I traced out the outline of the car, and I drew the paint scheme with colored pencils and everything, and I put my name over the door just because, hey, why not? I drew it, and I showed it to him. He's like, oh, it looks real
That's
good.
badass.
He's like, oh, it looks great, but I don't think you'd be driving it. So 30 years later, I got the last laugh and put my name over the door of that car and got to run it in here in this sim.
Well, everybody's got stories like that. Ryan Johnson, with his son, go-kart racing. We got speaking of him, he's back down pit road again.
Yeah, he's got heavy damage in that 59 car. Meanwhile, Matt Watkins is on the point and ready to take us back to green. Chris Beckman setting his sights on the co-goat.
Otto trying to let everybody by, and he does a great job. Veteran.
We got a wreck.
The wall, and Otto hits him. It's,
Looks like the 86.
86 car of DJ Sorrentino. Heavy damage.
We have another victim of the wall gap here. No, there was a wreck in front of him beforehand. Backing it up again.
That means Ryan Johnson will get his lap back here.
Yeah, but he's heavily damaged.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, he caught the wall gap. All right, here's what happened here. We got 88 of John DiMatteo following Bob Williams in the 57. Just gets in low on the binders, gets into Bob. Bob's actually going to be fine, I think, here. No damage, but not so much for the 86 of Mr. Sorrentino there. He gets a hard hit from the 31.
Look at that again.
Let's go on board with Brett Otto.
Yeah, the cut down in front, dude obviously thought that he was clear, and other dude thought that he was taking the position. So that's a racing deal right there.
Yeah, I'll watch it here. Kind of a. You gotta.
Looking at that, yeah, no.
I'm gonna have to place that one on the 88 unofficially.
The 57 there.
Yeah, it was kind of a dive bomb. We just got in there a little deeper in the 57. That's all.
Yeah,
obviously, again, no intent.
Gap show there to make that move, but easy to save from the couch.
Yeah, this stuff happens so quick too. I can't even express how little time you have to react to that.
It should have hit the brake. Should have hit the gas.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Somebody going, I don't know why I did that or how that happened. I'm sorry. That's all you can say.
I'm sure Hemrick in the Xfinity League was liking the win the way he got it.
Hey, it was clean.
Yeah, it was beautiful. That was a lot of cheers.
And honestly, that's what NASCAR wanted. That's what they set up with that system, so you can't fault them.
That was awesome.
Well, and could it not happen to a better guy? He never won a race.
I know, and then he wins
his first
championship.
Oh my goodness.
And that's
hookers and blow.
Ding.
Breakfast of champions.
He's young enough for that, isn't he?
Yeah, really.
Sure. For that shit,
Big pockets full of money.
Yeah, Kyle Larson's young, but he's got 2 kids, so he was in bed by 11 here.
Never do that.
Just say no, kids.
Did you see Caitlin shotgun the beer in victory lane too? A little the Larson tradition there.
So, Chris, you going to give Matt a Kit Kat or 2?
I might give him a break, but I might not. I don't know.
Kit Kat and slushies sounds like a 7-Eleven run.
Yeah, right.
Well, you get down to the end of the race and you get a chance at the 15, and he's on it like he is. first of all, you must be doing something right, and second of all, it can get in your head. You know, I mean, you want to beat this guy. I mean, everyone wants to beat this guy. He's one of the best in the world, if not. He's right up there in this sim. I don't care what league you put him in, he's going to be right up at the front. So this is the guy you want to beat.
I will see if I can get some green. I might be able to do something with him. We'll see.
And for Ayers, Christopherson's back and lined up with the lap down cars on the inside.
He is human, but I mean, he's part cyborg, so. Let's go.
And Matt Watkins knows Christopherson's fast, knows he wants to get some of his laps back here. Just lets him go. Gonna step aside for a minute here while we're back to green. Hand it over to Milty.
Let's go from the top at 10 down. And P10 is Steve Weber, former champion. In the battle here with P9 of Rick Castle. Ryan Lovell, we have not talked about the L43 Daytona winner last year. And very strong tonight. Jason Dolfer, Jam and J, P7, strong run for that car tonight. And here goes the L43 down low. Not this time, son. Just getting that tire temperature up too, so you got that to deal with. Last lap for Dolfer, 23-1. See what he gets now here with a couple laps on his meets. And some business behind him here. So they're still trying to get these tires warmed, and they're dealing with stuff. 007 quietly up in the P6 here. No time to die, Mr. Bond. Westman strong all night in the bush. Here, car. The veteran and champion, former champion, Mark DeCenza, working the 91. These guys have raced against each other for like 16 years. And they're still duking it out. This is a fist fight here. Now it's time to go. 41, all over Matt Watkins here. Matt has the ability to watch and drive, you know. Watching you, he knows what the 41 wants. He likes that low line. He's going to try to defend that, but he still wants to get his arc in. What that means is you see the little bit of arc that he makes into the corner. He's making the 41 have to drive it in a little bit straighter into the corner, which he's hoping that'll use his stuff up.
Meanwhile, intense battle here with the 63 of Jason Dolfer, 043 of Brian Lovell, and the 124 Rick Castle, joined also by Steve Weber and Matt Ace in 83 and 19 respectively. But these two gray cars have been going at it for several laps here.
Ryan Johnson lap down, letting them by. Oh, that affects the 91. He gets a little bit loose. So does the 3, but they stay in line.
Yeah, Ryan's got to have.
Crowley.
Ryan's got heavy engine damage after that contact.
All over the back of the 15 here. Well, what did he tell us? He thinks he's got something for the 15 here.
And it's all Ryan can do to stay out of the way in that stricken Brothers Body and Paint Buick there.
All over the back of the 15.
Meanwhile, Ken Shea.
Shea up.
Shea took a leak. Took a look. Not a leak, a look. Don't count out the Rocket back there in fourth. The 59 is probably going to retire here.
I think Shea taking a breather here a little bit. Which is what I would do if I had the skill to be right up there next to these guys. Take a breather and try to save a little tires and get that tire chip down and then try to work.
That's exactly what happened to 59. He caught the gap in the wall again, and it's...
I caught the gap in the wall too. Blew my motor.
no.
Damn gap.
Well, you know, this is kind of like a Jeff Gordon thing when he got the gap in Pocono or whatever. But, you know, are these guys actually that close to it?
It just kind of...
Not a place where you're usually using the wall up, you know?
Jeff Gordon had a brake failure. Ow.
Well, you know, they used to have those commercials back in the day, fall into the gap. The gap. You'd buy, you know, shoes and pants. I've worn a lot of shoes. You know, you can tell a lot about a person by what kind of shoes they wear. I can't see the laps. Was it 105 to 130?
105 of 120.
120. So these guys aren't planning on pitting. They're planning
No,
on
they're
racing.
good to the finish.
Nose to tail. DeCinza back in the picture here. Here comes Ken Shea looking low on the 41. Can't make it work. Just not getting that draft on this short 3/4 mile short track. Oh, Matt Watkins power slides and does not hit anything. Are you
Wow.
freaking kidding me there? I've seen that stuff before, folks. Are you kidding me? But that's a huge mistake. Did he get contact there or not? Or did
Go back and find out.
Dude, I've never seen somebody with car control like that, dude. He was hitting the brakes and...
I think he had a little help.
Okay, so...
Oh yeah, there's a bumper there.
41 puts a bumper on him.
But look at that save.
Look at how he... I've never seen anybody with quicker hands than Matt Watkins.
You can't save that.
You can't
That's
if
not
Matt
possible.
Watkins. That's a combination of, in the moment, of steering wheel and brake. He didn't just stab it and lock them up. He stabbed the brakes just enough to to straighten the car out, and then he let off the brakes, and he had already rubbed the speed off, and then he turned left there. Most guys, you know, they're doing the snap, you know, the snap, where you know, you're trying to correct the car.
And then you just turn hard right and catch the
then
wall.
You go head on into the wall. Snap right or whatever. Unbelievable. Obviously, you know, the 41 was starting him. He's trying for a win here. He did not
And you
want
see
to do
that?
that.
Yeah, and you
And
see that's caused a
one
big
on
gap
him
there.
So he's definitely, you know, mindful of that, and he's got the 91 that might put a bumper on him himself. You know, you never know. And, you know, now in sim racing and in this league, that's, you don't just go around hitting people on purpose. But these guys are definitely good enough to just give a snug little, get a guy loose. They didn't wreck him, you know. Still
Ken
not,
Shea's got a little bit of run on him.
Let's see what happens. I'll be right back, folks. It's coming down.
Here we
to
go.
Just had my cat mute my mic. I don't know how long it was muted for.
Chris Beckman's got a good run off that corner.
Yeah, it looks like he's got this pretty well under control here with coming up on 6 to go.
Yeah, he's pulled another car length ahead.
And you can tell that slide really killed Matt Watkins' tires as he's just losing more and more touch with this group.
Yeah. 19 might be holding back and saving his tires for the last run here. Here we go.
Well, 19's well out of the picture here, but 91, Ken Shea is right there with him.
I'm at 91, sorry. Reading his top from the helicopter.
They're also, it doesn't help that they're both yellow cars.
Lucky for Chris, I think he's got Jim Kratoff and Straft ahead of him, so.
Yeah, Jim's fast, but he's also been just driving the wheels off that car to try and get as much back as he can.
Doesn't give up, that boy.
No, he does not, and that's a good thing. I mean, you need that kind of persistence, especially when you got a connection that does give up on you like that. And you can see lap traffic's definitely going to be a factor here in these closing laps. Ken Hansen goes up the track, gets out of the way best he can.
Oh,
But
no.
contact with the leader.
Oh,
And that's going to end it.
that's end of the race.
That's going to end it, but does Chris have to count that?
Dilemma.
FSB rules, 2-incident rule. Get 2 incidents. You
Let's
have to
go on
park
board
it.
with let's
We
go on board with
obviously
Chris.
don't make those decisions. So, but we are broadcasters, so we have to wonder. You know, that's up to the admins there. I mean, there really wasn't nowhere for him to go there. So,
I think this tells a slightly different story, though.
but let's see. Take a look. You know, you got somebody right on your tail, and you're hauling ass there. It's just bad. I think the 41 thought the 9 was going to get out of it more, and being he was outside, he thought, I got that inside line, and then the 9 actually bucked it up and got back, and the 41's exit line was, he did not tighten that corner up, which, I mean, split seconds here.
Let's see what the 41 does.
He stayed
He stays
out.
out.
He's going to take the checkers here.
I mean, at this point, I would too, and let the.
Let the admins do the job.
Yeah, I'm not sure if even the first one was on him or not.
Yeah.
So, I mean, as a driver.
Oh,
even with
whoop.
your
Give him a
ch-
nice
Whoops.
rollover. Don't give him a car to go spin his tires. There we go. Turtled him.
And there some slap and tickle.
Help. I'm
post-race
upside down.
there.
I'm on fire. Nobody helping him.
Looks like they all crashed there after taking the checkers.
He's
Trying to
gone.
congratulate. They just all got tangled up.
Yeah, definitely no malice there.
So your final finishing order will be I'm sorry. Get back up.
Chris Beckman.
Chris Beckman. Yeah, my standing cleared on me there. Chris Beckman, Ken Shea, Mark DeSenza third, Matt Watkins fourth, and fifth place Shane Wisman. Another solid run there for the 34 car. I got Kat sitting on keyboard. I got comments from the peanut gallery with a child behind me who should be in bed.
I was just going to say that. Partying on a Friday night.
I gotta work tomorrow, so
Yeah, so
you guys are lucky.
yeah.
Well, I'm lucky too because I need the money. I got a great job, so.
There's that. So we'll go on into the post-race segment here. Let's see if the points are updated. I hit the button and nothing happened. Why did I hit the button and nothing happened?
Oh yeah.
Because the website's slow, that's why. Alright, so Matt Watkins, yeah, that's an increase. He was 33 points up coming in. Still a comfortable 36 points ahead of Rick Castle. Jim Christopherson takes a big hit there, losing that lap. 56 back. Jason Dolfer moves up to 4th. Ryan Johnson drops to 5th.
I'm sorry
So-
for my teammates and the rest of you guys out there. I wasn't able to catch the chat there, but good stuff there. A lot of watching. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
My teammates, Ken Soska, Danny Falcon, what's up? Thanks for watching, bros. Everybody else, R.A. Kaiser, David Silva, and on. Don R., Marcy Ash, Alexa Manny. On and on here. I think I need to name everybody.
Well, I was
Richard,
responding through most of the night there, so we're good. Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys tuning in. Now, if Milty could go grab our podium. Again, Chris Beckman, Ken Shea, and Mark DeSenza. That'd be great. We'll wrap up the post-race here. So, and we got 2 more races to go after this. This was the 10th of 12 in this season 41 here at FSB. I think let's go getting out of here. Check next week's race. I think we got an Atlanta 97 to finish it. It's going to be after the Thanksgiving break. Let's see. There's Series 41. Yeah, Talladega next week, and then a week off, and then Atlanta 97 on December 3rd to wrap up the season here. And we got our podium in here. Mark DeSenza comes in 3rd there. Great run there to Rocket. So you kind of kept it quiet and showed up there at the end when it counted. Tell us about your run, man.
Yeah, thanks. I had about a 5th place car. I mean, Matt got there, had a little issue there, and the 40 blinked out. But I had about a 5th place car, but I'll take it. I think last night, tonight's the only 2 races I finished in any series this year. So,
Oh my goodness, it couldn't have been that dire.
so it felt pretty good. Congratulations, Chris. I have nothing for him, Ken, or Matt, or Jim. But other than that, it was a pretty good run. A shout out to my buddy Dave Silva. He's probably watching.
Yeah, he was cheering you on tonight. We got him in the chat.
Well, definitely great run, and don't you're a tremendous slouch.
Don't sell yourself short.
Quote, Caddyshack.
I don't know if I
But
really raced here
actually,
before.
Great run, and that was definitely Matt was better on those yellow flag stops than everybody, but you hung in
Yeah,
there
he was
too.
killing it on pit road.
Pit stops are usually your nemesis, and you executed well, and that's a great podium, dude. Be proud of yourself, man.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Misfortunes. I got a third, but ran good all night. Try to get a top 5. I just want to finish races. If I finish,
That's what it takes sometimes.
Yeah, great job, bro.
That's what it takes sometimes when you're getting kicked in the teeth. Just go back to basics and take care of the car and take what the race will give you. So, yeah, definitely
You robbed me last.
I robbed Mark blind last night in that Phoenix race. Yeah, I'm sorry, not sorry, dude.
No, it's all good, man. It was fun.
He's not. You know what? He's just not just a producer, announcer, director.
Oh, no.
Dude can drive too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that came out
Good
of
job,
the
Chris.
strategery.
He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, Ken Shea there
I
was
have nothing for you. It's a good job, man.
Ken Shea was our early race favorite there. Milty's pick comes in second there. We know the short track specialist. Yeah, Squeegee. Great run there, buddy. What more did you need to get around Chris? And what do you think of the track?
I love the track. I needed a better pit stop. I had damage, and I told them to stop, but they just kept going. But Chris, I had
those insolent pit crews.
Yeah, it was bad, but it was fun. Yeah, I got lucky too, and I got instead of a 4th place, I got a 3rd or 2nd. Oh my god.
Yeah, second.
But it was fun. It was a fun track.
Yeah, great run there.
fantastic.
I likened it. Yeah, I likened it to like Rockingham and Richmond had a baby kind of feel to it. It's got like a Rockingham surface and a Richmond shape.
Yeah, good run, Chris. Yeah, like I said, like I told you before, I hit the apron a little bit and went up, and it took me like 4 or 5 laps to catch back up.
Yeah, I think under different circumstances, you probably could have got around me there.
It was a blast. Fun racing you too, Mark.
Great job there,
Squeegee.
Chris, a bit of an eventful night there, but come home with the win in the end there. Tell us about your run.
Yeah, thanks, Sean. We had a good night. I absolutely hate winning like that. I want to apologize to Matt. I got into him a little bit there. Ken was putting some pretty good pressure on me there, and I kind of got spooked a little bit, and I just missed my braking point. And it happens. I figure at that point, the best thing I can do is to win the race and show that he should have won and I should have been second. But yeah, it happens. I didn't mean for that to happen. We had a really, really good car. Short track racing is what it is, but this is about as close as we get to home track for me, so it's nice to get to go to victory lane.
You were definitely strong all night.
What you said is exactly what it looked like to me. It's definitely not what you wanted to do. It just, you have to dog a dude to try to make the pass, so you got to drive it in close, and you did it lap after lap. And this time it was just a little too close. And
yeah, well, like you say, Milt, I had to stay right on him, because if he made a mistake, I had to be there to take advantage. And unfortunately, it was me that made the mistake, not Matt. It's just the way it goes, I guess.
He made one of the saves of the year there to hang on to it and bring it home fourth.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a good save.
Yeah, when you go back and watch the replay, you see he was dead sideways. That was Kyle Busch
Dude's
levels of
got
save
the
there.
quickest hands I've ever seen. I'm telling you.
Then
Like
what
I said,
happened with?
I feel bad about it, but it was tough race, and that's all I can say. I certainly didn't mean for that to happen.
And it looked like you got a little tangled up there with lap traffic there to bring out the race ending caution too.
Yeah, for sure. I was doing a lot of mirror driving there, and by the time I realized I was running out of space, I was already getting into Ken Hansen. Again, a good friend of mine. I certainly didn't mean for that to happen. But Skeegee was really laying it on me there. I knew he was giving me everything he had.
He was putting the all over you. there's a lot of things to look at. You know, we know what a clean driver you are, but you know, stuff happens. So
Yeah, I
it's
figure
what it is. Yeah.
10-4. I hate doing that. You know, I hate running into guys even under caution or on pit road, and I certainly don't mean for that to happen. But it was still a good night for us. Got to look at the positives, and you know, we were up in the top 3 all night, so it was great.
Well, it's not like it hasn't happened to other guys that have won races. You know, I mean, it's just, it's a 3/4 mile track. I mean, you're going at it and inches apart. Contact is inevitable, and
well, you know what? Next week's
not. You know.
Yeah, just ask Mark. He's been part of that.
Well, next week is an entirely different beast.
You know, those pants he wears, those Wranglers. They got some dirt on them. You know.
Yeah, I was the Chris, and he would be the Watkins.
Well, it's like Chris said, you got to be right there at the guy's bumper, because if he makes a mistake, that's when you have to go. You can't.
Yeah.
If you're back a little and he makes a mistake, by the time you get there, you're already coming in a corner. So,
yeah,
you know, so that happens. You know, it could happen real easy.
Well,
Absolutely,
great race, everybody, and next, I guess.
It is what it is. It's hard racing. You know.
Just to wrap this one up again. Just to wrap this one up, put a bow on it for tonight. Again, your podium finishers, we thank them for joining us. Mark DeSenza, Ken Shea, and Chris Beckton, your race winner there. We'll be back for a completely different beast next week with Talladega going super speedway racing for the penultimate race of the season. So you go from short track into super speedway. There will definitely be contact, but that'll be in the form of bump drafting, hopefully, as we go to that one, and then close it out at Atlanta 97, another big fast track after the Thanksgiving break. So we appreciate all you guys joining us out there, chatting on YouTube, getting the engagement going. Yeah, get the word out there that this sim's going, this league's going. We're still here. We'll be here next year. We got the schedules posted. We're raring to go for 2022 with a 2003 game. We'll keep it going until it literally won't run anymore. So come on out and join if you want to be part of this. FSBRacing.com.
Oh, you guys
we always have apps open. We'll figure something out. We'll keep it running. So thanks to you guys for joining us. Thanks, Milton Mentor Jr., as always, my partner in Sound and Vision. Our race reporters, Chris Beckman, Dave Ellens, and Dan Jones, checking in various points through the race. We thank our series admin, Ryan Johnson. Rough night for him on the track, but he's on top of it, as always, getting those points updated for us week in and week out. Sam Young, the league owner and promoter, for keeping the thing going. And our series sponsor again, Farmer Brothers Contracting. Bill Farmer putting up the hardware these guys are racing for. We appreciate all our sponsors putting up the trophies in all the series. And until next week, we'll catch you for Talladega on the 19th. But for now, good night. I've been Sean Reap for FSB Racing Live.